Hello iPad letterers, it's so nice to see you. Today I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get started with digital planning and journaling on your iPad. You will learn which devices, accessories and apps to use, and then I'm going to show you the entire setup process as well. Coming up is my 8th year of using a digital planner, and I'm going to share with you some of my best tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. This is going to be quite a long video, so make sure to check out the chapter markers and jump to the section you are most interested in. A digital planner is a PDF file with hyperlinks that allow you to quickly jump between the pages. You want to use your digital planner in a note-taking app on your iPad along with a stylus pen such as the Apple Pencil. The way it works is that you import the PDF planner file into the app and then you can write over the top of it. There are so many benefits to planning digitally. I really love the flexibility and the low pressure, as you can move things around and easily undo mistakes. You can add all sorts of media types like photos, graphics, or even sound. And you'll never run out of your favorite stickers because you can simply copy and paste them. You'll also never run out of pages because you can duplicate them as many times as you need. I find it a lot easier to customize my digital planner and make it exactly the way I want. Depending on what app you're using, you can also sync your planner across multiple devices like your iPad, iPhone, and laptop. And this is really convenient for checking and updating your planner on the go on whatever device you have with you. You can plan for anything digitally that you might do in a paper planner. I also really like journaling and keeping track of things, and combining everything in one app is very intuitive. You will need an iPad along with a stylus pen for writing. I very much recommend getting an Apple Pencil, as it is by far the nicest stylus pen out there. When it comes to iPads, there are so many options these days, and it really depends on the screen size preference and budget that you have. I very much like the biggest size iPad screen, so I have opted for the 12.9-inch M2 iPad Pro. But if you are used to or like having a smaller planner, then you can definitely use one of the smaller iPads as well. I would just recommend that you get one that works with an Apple Pencil because it really makes the biggest difference to your planning experience. The most popular app for digital planning and journaling is GoodNotes, but there is a growing selection of other apps out there now. If you are just getting started with digital planning and want to try a free app, then Colornote is a great option. I'm not going to cover all the pros and cons of each app in this video because it would take way too long. So I'm just going to put up a list of apps you might want to check out. My personal favorite is called Zinnia. I have been using this app for almost 4 years now, and it is getting better and better every year. It's the app I will be using for the setup of my 2024 planner, but the steps are very similar in all the other apps too. Some of the accessories you might like to consider are, first up, a Bluetooth keyboard. Especially if you want to write a lot, it is very useful. I personally love the Magic Keyboard because it feels so nice to type on, but there is lots of other options too. Then I also recommend a paper-filled screen protector. It makes the note-taking and writing experience even nicer, and it protects your iPad screen at the same time. Again, there are a lot of different brands out there, but I've been having a very good experience with the PaperLike screen protector. Another accessory I like a lot is this little Apple Pencil sleeve. It gives you a little bit more grip on the Apple Pencil and again makes the writing experience much nicer. I'll leave links to all the products I've mentioned in the description of this video. A lot of the apps I've mentioned before come with built-in planner templates. Definitely make sure you check them out. You might find one that you really vibe with, and then you are good to go. I've tried them all out over the years, but I've never found one that I really clicked with, so I've decided to make my own. The template I'm about to show you has taken me a few years to develop and refine, and I'm happy to say that it has worked out so well for all of 2023 that I've kept it exactly the same for 2024. So now let's import the template. It comes as a zip file that you can tap on, and then it will expand into a folder. And inside the folder you'll find two files. One is the journal with the Monday start, and then the other one is the journal with the Sunday start. So choose whichever one you prefer. I usually like the Monday start, so you can long tap on the file and then you can tap on share. And now you'll find a list of compatible apps here. And if the app that you're looking for doesn't show up, tap on more. And then from the list of apps here, you can choose the app that you want to use with the template. I'm going to choose Senior here, and then it'll ask me whether I want to add this to an existing journal or create a new one. So I'm going to choose New Journal. And now it's importing the document, and now we are ready for planning. Let me give you a little bit of an overview of all the templates so you can see what they look like. The first page is the 2024 calendar with all the mini calendars, and you can double tap on any of the month names to navigate to the page for each month. And then if you double tap on year, it will take you back to this view. And then we also have a yearly planning view, which has the calendar laid out like this. Then we have a quarterly planning page, and then along the side here we've got tabs for all the monthly pages. Every month comes with two different views. It's got the monthly overview page, and then it has the monthly detail page. And it's really fast to tap on the navigation links here at the top to navigate around your planner. On the side here, you've got the week numbers, so you can quickly navigate to each week as well. And this makes it so easy to navigate around the whole planner. Of course, you can also scroll through the pages like this if you wanted to. And if you wanted to see all pages that are included in the template, we have got them all here like this. And then at the end of every monthly section, there is also an empty page, and I will explain to you why I've made this a little bit later in this video. If we go to the very end of the planner template, you'll find that there is more empty pages, and there is a variety of different ones for different purposes. Some of them have the little banner here, they have dots as the background. Then we've also got some plain ones. We've got dots without the flag and the plain one. And then I've also made some that don't have the navigation links here at the top. And then just a plain template as well, so that you can customize your planner any way you want. So now let me show you a few examples of how you can use the planner. I'm going to show you my 2023 planner so that you can see what I've used it for. At the beginning of this year, I got a new horse, and so I've really been using my planner for anything horse related. But of course, you can use this for anything that you would like to keep track of, such as birthdays, anniversaries, any special event that you want to see at a high level go into the yearly planning. And then next up is the quarterly planning page. This is what I started at the beginning of the year, but I haven't actually used it that much because a lot of the things that I wanted to do didn't happen because I got the new horse. So I'm probably just going to transfer everything that was in here into my 2024 calendar. The monthly overview page has been super handy to keep track of all my social media efforts. So I've made little icons for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, which are the social media platforms that I most often use, and plan my content like this. And then the monthly details page is what I've used to plan pretty much everything else. So I've got the 3 top goals for the month, some of the tasks that I wanted to do, and then important dates. And also I have used this as a little reminder of things I'm looking forward to, and then things that I want to make time for this month. I've really enjoyed using the weekly pages like this. I very much enjoyed the format. I'm going to show you some other pages that I've made as well. Here's another example of how I've customized the monthly overview page and the monthly details pages. It's really been a lot of fun using the planner like this. Here is another example of a weekly page, and you see here that I've used the daily entries more as a journal rather than a planner. So this is how I've kept track of my horse training. And then I have used the task list here for things that I wanted to do this week, and then also to keep track of things that I wanted to do next week. One of the things I really enjoyed about the planner is the ability to add little photos. And yes, most of the photos that I've added were of my horse, but it has been such an amazing journey, and having this as a memory, looking back from where it all began, is going to be such a nice memory to have. So now you might ask, why doesn't the planner have daily planner pages? And the reason is that I don't want to have to feel guilty about not filling in my daily planner page every day. I've had daily planner planners before, and the amount of those pages I've actually used is very small. If I've made it all the way to the end of January, it was usually a lot. So I've decided not to create all the pages up front, but only add them to the planner when needed. As I've already shown you, every month has an empty page at the back to copy and then customize exactly to your needs. Here's a few examples of the daily pages that I made. So you can really make them quite individual. And then I've also added a link at the bottom of the page so that I can go back to the weekly overview. For the days where I did make a daily page, I've added a little hyperlink here at the top so that it's very easy to navigate backwards and forwards between these pages. So now let me show you how you can do this yourself. We're going to go back to our 2024 calendar. And the way I like to do this is by using a little sticker. And luckily Zinnia comes with a lot of built-in stickers. But if you're using a different app, you might just like to use a rectangle for this. I'm going to send this element to the back of the stack so that I can see the day name through it. So I'm just going to move this into place like this. And now we can add a hyperlink. So we're going to tap on link and we're choosing the page that we want to link to. This functionality is very similar in all planner apps. And so now if we tap on this, we can navigate to our daily page. And of course, we want to write the date here. You can write this by hand or use a font. I've very much enjoyed using the handwritten font that I've made. And if you wanted to have this as well, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video. And now we can start customizing this page. So you might want to add a journal card for your task list and a daily planner like this. I also find it handy to navigate back to my weekly overview page so we can add another hyperlink. So let's use this sticker here and write week on this, and I want this to be white. And so now you can place this anywhere you want to navigate back to the weekly overview page. Of course, we need to add the link, and we're going to choose this page here. And now we can tap on it and then we can navigate back. Another really nice thing that Zinnia has added last year is the ability to add an event and then link it to your Apple Calendar. So now we can create a new event here. And then instead of adding a link, we're going to create an event. So tap on event. And now this is bringing up the Apple Calendar view. So now we can type in the event name, location, and then the start date. And now you can add this event and it has been automatically added to your Apple Calendar. And you'll see that the event has been created because it's changed it to blue and it has underlined it. So now when you tap on it, this will bring up your Apple Calendar and you can see now how that event has been created. And very nicely, it has also created a link here so that if you tap on the link, it will automatically take you back to the page in Zinnia as well. So you'll notice that the template is very minimalist. I wanted to have a timeless but aesthetic design that I could customize and that allowed me to change my mind during the year. What if I get bored of the color scheme I chose at the start of the year, right? And then you'll also notice that the template doesn't have too many fancy features. It's not a full-blown, in-your-face life planner, but it's a lightweight companion that gently reminds and encourages you to be organized, you know, sort of in a low-key, relaxed fashion. It helps you to stay on top of your life, but it doesn't consume you. It has everything you need and nothing you don't. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.